Welcome everyone. Today we're going to do some lucrative bounty hunting in a small ship. I'm just in my Diamondback Scout here, heading into a resource extraction site high. That means there will be cops there, but there will also be, hopefully, some big ships to kill. The Diamondback Scout is not a powerhouse, and I'm not going to be doing that much of the DPS that kills them, but I am going to get big rewards for it. The stock version of the Diamondback Scout is a little under $500,000, I think, and to outfit it so-so costs about $1.5 million. Getting it to where I have mine is about $5 or $6 million, but if you're taking out ships that get you, $100,000 a pop, it doesn't take that long to get to $6 million. And this can even be done in a Sidewinder. It would just take longer and be a little more risky. When you come into these things, you want to come in as perpendicular as possible. I don't have it exactly right, but it's close enough. And the reason for that is if you come in at a sharp angle, then it will place you pretty far from the action. Alright, let's look at the contact list. Imperial Clipper. What's your deal? Okay, he's wanted, so I'm going to deploy my hard points. And there are system authority vessels here, so I'm going to pick a fight with this Clipper. All of a sudden, a bunch of cops come to my defense. And that Clipper didn't manage to land a whole lot of hits. It's important that I stay out of their line of attack, but as long as I do that, I love my missile racks. And that was $95,000. Not terribly difficult. I basically just stayed out of his line of fire. And the more you play the game, the better sense you'll have for what ships are worth money and what tend not to be. Oh man, this guy's probably just mining. Yeah, he's clean. So anyway, once the system authority vessels, sort of get near you, another thing you can do, maybe don't target them, but another thing you can, this guy looks, oh, he's a system authority vessel. Okay, anyway, this guy's an Anaconda. He's got a massive amount of firepower, so I'm going to let him scan me, confirm that I'm a nice guy. And he says, be about my business. And then I'm just going to fall in with him, even though he's evidently a little bit clumsy. If I want to, I can find targets on my own, but if I just follow this guy, occasionally he'll start shooting at something. And then I won't even have to worry about staying out of the thing's line of fire because I won't be the one who provoked it. Although sometimes they just sit there kind of infuriatingly like this. What do we got here? Federal dropship. The Anaconda's still there. Is he wanted? He is wanted. Hit him. Boost. That Anaconda is going to be all over him. Shield's already down. Make sure the game doesn't forget that I hit him. And I can just collect that money. $110,000. Anybody can do this, even in a Sidewinder. Assault ship is probably up to no good. Okay, well he's wanted, but he's here, and he also looks like he's up to no good. Okay, we see gunfire. We know that this guy is under attack, so get some hits in on him. That was only 60 grand. That's okay. What about this federal dropship? Oh, already being fired at, so he's probably wanted. So I'm gonna... Wait, is he being fired at, or is he doing shooting? Either way, the cops should be getting involved pretty quick. That python's coming around. His shields are perfect, and I don't want to be the first to hit him. Come on. I popped some chaff there just to make sure he didn't clobber me. Good night. 100 grand. He's clean. An anaconda. Oh, please let it be wanted. Anacondas are worth a lot of money. Alright, he's wanted. Another bout of chaff, just in case, because he looks like he's coming around. And I'm going to flip through to the power plant subsystem. Not that it's going to make a whole lot of difference here, but I might as well try to hit that red square. It doesn't do anything when his shields are up, but when they're down, it hits his power plant directly. I got it down to 97%. It's not super effective with size 1 weapons, but it's still a pretty good strategy against larger ships. $150 grand. What are we up to? 600 grand since I got here. Alright, what's on the contact list? Maybe that Vulture? Federal dropship. Oh, surge detected. He's leaving. It's a shame he's wanted. So about that Vulture. He's an EGP operative. We can't kill him. Nothing but cops in here right now. Sometimes you gotta wait a little bit. Thermic alloys, huh? I'll take that. Crap. I forgot that my cargo hatch is unpowered when my weapons are out, so that's better. Got it. Anything else interesting here? Do I need compound shielding? No, I got lots of that. Proprietary composites, got lots of that. High density composites, that's fine. I think that's all fine. Alright. Let's see if anybody new is here. Type 7 transporters, those are rarely troublesome. Nope, just cops. Usually things last a little longer than that, but you can always jump to Super Cruise and then jump back into the same spot. That resets the instance and it can kickstart things if they've gotten stale. Ooh, fair to Lance. Where are you? I bet you're wanted. Yes, you are. And they've already figured that out. So I better get in the game. When you see the triangles change red like that, that means that you've tagged them, and you'll get credit for the kill. I let my heat build up a little too much there, but that was fun. 175 grand. Federal dropship. Come on, hit them, cops, hit them. There you go. Plasma accelerator. That's what we like to see. Whoop. That one's already going on, isn't it? Wanted. And there are the impacts. Might as well give them the rest. Whoa. Good night. 60 grand. I knew it. Wanted. I always wait until it says wanted on the display before I open fire. That is vital. Otherwise, those cops that you're counting on to do your shooting for you will turn on you and kill you instead. Woo, fair to Lance. How did I know he'd be wanted? Asshole's hiding behind an asteroid. I see you. Can hide behind asteroids until the cops come to help. If the cops come to help. If I'm out here on my own against a fair to Lance, that could be a problem. I am not really equipped to actually fight this thing. Oh, coppers! Ah, there's the coppers. Ah, my thing ran out of juice. Yeah, beam lasers and missiles, man. It's a good combo for this ship. That's it. That's the ball game. How much? 150? 180? 230. All right. Well, the better part of discretion is valor. When you're carrying more vouchers than you're comfortable losing, and at 1.2 million I am, I think what I'm going to do is go to navigation and pick the nearest station, which is Everest Enterprise, lock in Super Cruise. Head away from the rings. In Elite, the closer you are to a massive body like that planet there, the slower you go in Super Cruise. Right now, we're not even doing light speed. So what you want to do is, no matter which direction you think you'll end up going, just put that thing straight in your rear view so that you're getting away from it quickly. And that will get you where you're going faster in the long run. Like right now it says 23 minutes until we get there, but because we're getting further and further away from the planet, now we're at a tenth of the speed of light, the ETA keeps counting down. I could investigate that signal source, but no. I'm going to try and stay focused. Just do the bounty hunting routine. Which is, lock a target, scan it, wait for it to show wanted. That's very important. Wait for it to show wanted even if the cops are already shooting at it. And then, when it says wanted, if there are cops nearby, you can just open fire on it. Or you can open fire on it anyway and then boost towards where the cops are. But if you're in a small ship and you don't think you can take some of the Fer-de-Lances and Anacondas out there one-on-one, just use the cops to your advantage. You'll still get full credit for the kill. And it's just about time to drop in on Everest Enterprise. Oop. And I'm just going to let the ship land itself. Bounties can generally only be cashed in the system that you earned them, although there are some exceptions. It's really that you're really turning the bounties into a faction, not a system, and some factions are in control of multiple systems. So sometimes you can turn them in like a little bit further away out of system, but for the most part, you got to turn them in where you did it. Starport services, contacts, authority contact, redeem all bounty vouchers, 1.2 million. And that's that. That's how you do bounty hunting. Lather, rinse, repeat. Cheers.